Hey guys, Rocket Blade here, once again. What's up everybody? Welcome to my spoiler-free movie review of David Ayer's Bright, a Netflix movie starring Will Smith. So, how was it? Just so you know, David Ayer, if you're wondering who that is, he's the director that did End of Night, that's a like cop documentary type of movie starring Jake Gyllenhaal, and also, of course, famously, this Oscar-winning Suicide Squad, which, even though it gets a bum rap, it's a pretty damn good action movie. It's a dumb action movie, but it's a good kind of dumb action movie that you'll enjoy. So yeah, he's doing this current Netflix series that costs $90 million to make, by the way, Bright. So, how was it? I know you're probably skeptical or wondering should I even see it, considering the fact that it has a 29% Rotten score on Rotten Tomatoes, so should you even check it out? In my opinion, you should. In my opinion, it's a damn good, well-written movie, and like has good action, good acting, good effects too, and considering has also very good social commentary that's very needed nowadays, considering the times. I will say back in the day before I guess 20 this year, I'd be like, it's kind of outdated. I mean, it's a nice message, but considering what's going on nowadays, it's kind of needed now more than ever. So basically, I think I mentioned before, it'd be non-spoilers. Don't worry about spoilers, so you're safe. But so basically, it's like an alternate reality. Like, what if orcs, elves, and fairies didn't die out thousands of years ago, and they're living today in current times, but based on with our society and rules? That's basically what the movie's basically about. So it's Will Smith with this orc officer who's that he's partnered with, and orcs aren't exactly like considered back at as it was explained 1,000 years ago when the Dark One, which he's referred to, invaded the Earth. They used orcs as the armies to try to take over the world, but thankfully, thanks to the other races, thanks to the elves and stuff, and humans, when they're working together, they managed to like put them away thanks to magic and stuff, and thus the peace we got and how we were able to prosper and whatnot. But so yeah, it's like you see the orcs are on the lower class, so like the thugs of this universe, and where the elves are kind of like in rich society with owning like clubs, driving fancy cars, dressing real nice. They're like the high class, with the orcs are the lower class. And like I like how it's it's supposed to like represent like the blacks and Latinos, and the elves, you can say, the white people. It's like social commentary, but very good social commentary and stuff. It's really good shit. Sorry for the language. Great, now I'm demonetized. Start over. Fuck it, we're doing it live. We're doing it live. But seriously though, it's so well explained. The social commentary, I really like it a lot. Like I said before, especially in current times nowadays, it's definitely needed. The acting's phenomenal. The effects are great. Has great action pieces, great gunfights. I guess David Ayer's a great action director too. He makes some good ass movies. Like End of Night, Suicide Squad has some well choreographed shootouts and fights. Same thing here in the movie Bright. And it did so. I guess Netflix had a confidence in it that it's already getting a sequel planned. Which, considering how good this movie is, I'm not surprised. It totally deserves it. And to further prove my point, how critics don't matter, and what matters is you, the viewer. 11 million people saw it when it premiered. That's right, 11 million people. In fact, on the UFC main event on Holly Holmes and Cyborg, this past Saturday, that was one of the sponsors, Bright. Even showed a commercial for it, so it'll show you it's picking up steam, and it's a good movie. It's not perfect. There's people that's divided by it, but people are talking about it though. And in my opinion, you shouldn't listen to people. Go judge it for yourself, especially if you have Netflix. It's you pay for it. It's technically free to watch. It's not like you own a service. You got to pay more money to see it. You just go watch it and make time for it. Judge for yourself. It's a well-paced movie. I think the only flaw I can honestly think of, is it never explains. Okay, how they lived for so long. How did how did they live for so long? How are they able to be in our current time? What happened? And what else? Like, who is these cliques and these societies in this movie? Who are they, and what happened to them as well? Because like a society that of humans, I forgot they were called, sadly, but like it's like a special mark of tattoos. I think they're called brights. I think they're called brights. They're like a special race of people that can use magic and like that help defeat the Dark One, but they kind of like fade off. They never really explain what happened to them. I mean, they're still kind of around as you see from the movie, but you did never explain where are they, what are they doing, what happened to them. It's kind of left in mystery. Same thing how like these races, how they're still around even in current times, But I think that's done on purpose. I think so that way the sequel could have kind of explained that. I kind of wish they explained some of it, but still, for what we got, it's a well acted, action packed movie. There's a lot of great acting. Got a lot of effects too. I like the orcs, Will Smith's orc partner. I like how he looks. He looked really. Kudos to the makeup artist. He looked really, really great. If it's the same one that did Suicide Squad with Killer Croc, I'm not surprised. Again, it looks really good. It looks like it's believable. Unlike the little glasses girl from Star Wars from Star Wars Force Awakens / Last Jedi. She's like CG character. Unfortunately, I like it when people use practical. I mean, I'm for CG. Don't get me wrong. A certain time CG very benefits and do things that that practical can't. But I do appreciate I do appreciate it. Like I do like how the orcs and the elves look. They really look like orcs and elves. There's no CG. There was one CG with the fairy, but the CG was done really well. That was an example of it done really well. I like how the practical makeup and stuff. And I like how they looked and how the societies are done. Excuse me. Is this a well written? I know I keep repeating myself. But this is a well written story. And Will Smith, of course, he's charming. He's funny as hell. He brings that Will Smith charm to it. I really like it a lot. He's a character you want to root for. I mean, he comes off as a little bit of an asshole at times. But considering the circumstance and where he's at, he kind of has to be. Though sometimes it's like, okay, well, you're being a dick, and you kind of calm down a bit. But he gets he gets he gets snapped back as well, and I laugh too. But he's still genuinely a good character, and he says asshole things, but he does the right things to redeem the character. So he's not like a complete unredeemable character. I mean, he has flaws. Like anyone else, but he slowly overcomes them and stuff. And like I said, I love the message of the movie, how we shouldn't judge other race, judge each other, and we should love and accept each other for who we are, not judge each other for people's past and stuff. Stuff like that. It really hits home for me. And I really appreciate stuff like that. Again, I mean, there's not much more I can say because I don't want to go into spoiler territory. But other than that, if you're like wanting to watch a good science fiction, sci-fi, like a fantasy mix with modern time type of movie that's done well, watch Bright. It's a great movie in my opinion. It's really well done. I mean, it's done. I know you probably not a fan of Suicide Squad. You might like Bright. Bright's a good movie. It's great. I highly recommend it. I had a great time with it. Hell, Coop hasn't seen it yet, so if he wants to see it with me whenever he comes over, I gladly show it to him. It's a great time, honestly. I cannot recommend it enough. It's a great movie. You should definitely give it a chance and check it out. Ultimately, check it out. It's only I think an hour and 54 minutes, so it's nice, well paced, and I like how it ends. Well, I like how it ends too, where it leaves it where if it didn't have a sequel, it was a nice ending to it, but it did leave it to where it could be open for a sequel, which, according to Netflix, considering how well it did and how confident they were in this movie, they already got plans for a sequel already, so it means David Ayer did something right, and I could see it. Especially, they have, who's this, they have more stuff to work with on the sequel, like who's the Dark One, what happened to the Bright Society people I mentioned earlier, what happened to them that was never really explained. But other than that, it's a well done world and how they and like how it was like world building. And I kind of like that. And plus, I believe David with the sequel he would kind of expand upon it and show more of the world and kind of reveal more of the mystery of what happened to certain elements in this universe. So let's wait and see. Alright, guys, I hope you enjoyed the review. Please make sure to rate, comment, and subscribe. As always, Rocket Blade signing out. Hope to see you guys again real soon. Happy holidays, and hopefully here's to a better 2018. Because 2017, let's be honest, it blowed, it sucked. So let's hope for a better 2018. I think we all need a better 2018. Alright, guys. Peace out. Have a great day.